Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play the Pirates of Dark Water for Super Nintendo. We are now halfway through the game, and we are headed to Banjamaar for level 5, where we look for the 4th treasure of rule. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get this over with. And more tedious, yet still good sounding, but still similar to everything else we've heard music for Banjamaar. Not really a good thing, not really a bad thing. I do like it, and that was a new enemy right there. I forget what it's called, but that dog-like enemy, you have to kill it with a strong hit. It's very low to the ground. You may have to throw another enemy into it or something. And I think I accidentally may have grabbed a 1-up right there. Because I noticed briefly it looked like Ren was picking something up. Maybe it's just me. But I think I picked something up. I'll find out when I edit this video. But for now, I want to make sure I just don't die. Basically. I mean, that's pretty much all that I can do. And down goes the Tattoo Man. Mutarios, that's its name. Yeah, it's a little dog-like creature enemy. Super fast. Will lunge at you and really just hurt you and knock you down. Not a fun enemy to tangle with. They make their debut here. And we're now starting to see some more enemies pop up. If I can just throw enemies into other enemies, that'll be swell. That'll be just swell. It would also help if I don't get hit a whole bunch and I stay close to the enemy so they don't do running attacks at me. And now we have barrels and this trap. And I do not like the Tattoo Men at this point in the game because they start doing a new attack where they basically just jump up and knee you while you are down. Not fun. And this guy is hitting me earlier than I would expect them to. And I did not know that you were going to show up. And in case the Tattoo Man is there, which he is, I'll be able to hit him. And you are over here. Well, at least there is a spy trap over there, which is a good thing. Of course, we're now going upstairs as we fight, which isn't really the most fun thing. Simply because we can't really throw enemies into other enemies like I'd like. Like, they don't really go up the stairs if you trap them against the steps. But at least I got everybody taken care of now. And now we can just jump our way over here. And now I got 3 enemies. Thankfully, you'll never have to fight more than 3 enemies at a time. Which is a good thing. Yeah, you can never have more than 3 enemies on the screen at any one given time. And if these guys would stop doing their dash attack, that would be great. As you go through this stage, you'll start noticing that the stopovers where you fight all the enemies before you have to continue on, they start getting longer and longer and longer. As a matter of fact, they get a little too long even for my tastes. Which I am not really a fan of. Yeah, piling on enemies, that will probably kill the patience to some people. And if you could stop hitting me, that would be great. And if you would stop kicking me, that would be great. Well, at least I got rid of the dog enemy. That's a good thing. And I was able to get through the Lady Pirate's defenses and hit her for a pretty good strong hit. And yeah, you did not luck out of hitting me that time there. At least the Mutarios are really easy to beat up. At least they're really easy to get out of the way once you see them coming. And you can just strike them with a strong hit. And you are gone. I'm guessing he fell into spikes or something. Or not. I wonder. Can I just have the spikes do the work for me? With this guy? I mean, the less fighting I have to do here, the better. Also, I kind of like the fact that the skull moves a little bit because of the spike jutting out of what is supposed to be the eye hole there. So therefore, the skull is pushed forward and back as the spikes come out, and you can see the spike coming out of the skull. Yeah, that's right. Just keep on coming down here. Oh, he's dead. Okay. I did not know that he was dead. And that's a good thing, too, because that allows me to get that steak. It may not be a steak. It may be another item or something. But for me, it was a steak. And that may be another item. It may be points. In this case, it was points. And if you people would stop hitting me, that would be great. Wow. These enemies are really, really cheap. They just keep doing these attacks that I have no way of blocking. And no way of seeing sometimes either. And if these enemies would just die, that would be great. I keep thinking I'm going to be able to beat up enemies. Just end them with a certain attack, but nope, that's not the case, apparently. Great. Fun. It's really beginning to the point where once you played one level, aside from the bosses, you've basically played them all. If I could just hit enemies with a strong attack, that would be great. There we go. Now he's out of the way. I'm surprised I did not get hit doing any of that. Alright, might as well just go ahead and get these guys trapped in the corner here. And then just lay waste to them. Great, you're here. Just what I needed, another enemy that will block all of my attacks. I can understand it if it's a boss that does it, that does the blocking of the attacks. But when it's a regular enemy that does it, it just cheeses me off, really. Also, I don't know if you can actually hear the microphone shaking whenever I'm bouncing my knee up and down. I just now realize I was unintentionally doing that. And it's time to get rid of you. Finally. Now, when you walk away from this building, Conk suddenly shows up. do the whole combo, then I smack him out of existence there. And thankfully, we're nearing the end. But guess what? We have to fight a zillion more enemies. And you guessed it, some of them involve the ones that I hate. Which I don't like. You, I can get once you somehow manage to mess up at trying to attack me. And I wish I could tell where these guys are with this little doorway blocking my path. Sadly, that's not always the case. I should have backed away a little bit. Oh, come on. That's just great. Well, at least I got another one up, so that's pretty good. But now I have 3 of you to deal with. Which is just peachy. And if enemies would come out from the doorway, I could be able to do this. Oh, hey, I managed to beat up. Oh, great. Of course, there'd be one more big pirate. Now I have to stay close to him, so that way he doesn't hit me with that stupid running attack. And if I could turn around and block, maybe that would help me out a little bit. And we got ourselves another tall sword man. At least I'm able to get rid of him. And there's another Mutarios. There are way too many enemies in these stopovers now. There are just way too many enemies just showing up. Yet another one of you. At least this tall guy is the only guy left, but my word. Finally. Now we can face the boss. And the boss here is this dragon. Once he lands, be ready to hit him with a strong attack. He'll start shooting a bunch of fireballs. Move up or down to get away from the fireballs. Then when he starts flying around, get under him. When the shadow stops moving, move away. Strike him with the strong strike again. Lather, rinse, repeat. And you should be able to take this Chiroptis down. Easy battle, but it's actually more fun than the rest of the level ever was. I'd rather have this battle over one of the zillion stopovers in Banjamaar any day. Because at least with this, there's really easy pattern recognition. I'm surprised the boss is as easy as it is, and I don't have to worry about big pirates rushing at me, or tattooed men or lady pirates trying to block my stuff. I can just keep doing this, just stay on the move like I should, making this look really easy because it basically is. I figured it out pretty much immediately, and yeah, down goes Chiroptis. If only those bonus points were even more numerous. But we now have the 4th treasure of rule, and we will be heading to Miragone for the 5th treasure. But that will have to wait until the next video. Join me next time where we enter the 6th level of the game, Miragone, and hunt down the 5th treasure of rule. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!